Let me catch you up to speed. In the last episode of the Parasite series, I got trapped inside my house with parasites roaming around me. In the comments of last episode, I left two messages. Whichever one had the most likes would be the next episode's decision. And one of them was bare suicide and the other was maybe a smart choice, and thank God most of you are smart. Also, this is hardcore, so I'm risking my life if I die. No second chances. Make sure to enjoy the video, and yeah. I spawned in with the noises of the parasites, as they were still everywhere I could see. I broke into the first floor of the house, and thankfully no parasites had spawned while I was gone. The main goal of this episode was to find those precious diamonds. They were really important for the future, and would help me defend against the parasites. I started to dig a mine, and then I came to the conclusion I had almost no wood, which was not good. I saw the parasites huddling around something and figured they were transforming and mutating even more. This was really not good, and I figured out these guys were really bad. They spread the disease everywhere and transform into these creatures. This was a no-go. Out of desperation, I started to tear up the floor like a maniac. I had to be very careful while doing this though, as one block could be life or death for me. Most of these parasites were only one block tall, and if they got inside my house, it would be bad. My stupidity in this game is pretty astounding, honestly. I made myself some torches and made sure my enchanted golden apple was right next to me, and finally started to mine. I did this strat so I wouldn't fall into a cave, and I needed to get to Y12. This is really important for diamonds. Just wondering, what do you guys think is better, Y11 or Y12? Leave a comment. It was kind of difficult to mine to Y12. I mean, there was a lot of caves in the way, and I think I was in the mountain biome, which was really not good. I finally made it, however, and Y12 was looking pretty nice. I made sure to block off my top so no parasites would come crashing down, just as a safety precaution. I started to strip mine, and I wanted to find diamonds fast. Time was all the effort, and I did not want any more parasites to spawn up, because that would be really bad, and I wasn't actually finding anything. After about half an hour, the first ore I found is gold. Like, half an hour. I didn't believe it. I thought something was glitched at first, but it was nothing. I made like a little house next to the mines just for a crafting table and furnace, and also found some iron. Pretty cool. And then I found some more gold, and believe it or not, this gold would be the way for diamonds. You'll see later on. My pickaxe broke, so I had to make a new one using my last few sticks. You know, I hate gold so much. Nothing will ever come for it. Nothing's beside it. Definitely nothing beside it. Yes, I got the ice cubes, finally. Oh, these look so good. In the end, there were 4 of them, and oh yes, yes. Finally, diamonds after like an hour of mining, believe it or not. Jesus Christ, I stripped mine for more diamonds, but honestly, I'm just like surprised at this point. Finally, diamonds, finally. I stripped mine literally for another 30 minutes and couldn't find a single thing. Like, look at this clip. Can you believe this? I found redstone, the most useless thing. Like, holy moly. This is unbelievable. I finally found some coal at least. Something good. And, got some more iron. I finally got myself some nice pants, and finally got some iron. And I decided to make my way to the top to see what was going up there. This was not a good idea, as the house was not in the same condition as it was. You'll see. It was a little bright outside. A little too bright for my tastes. Yeah, because some of the windows were gone. The literal windows were gone. I don't know what broke them, but seriously, the windows were literally gone. Parasites were still here, and now this infected goo was spreading everywhere. What was the goo? What are these parasites doing? And why were the windows broken? I decided to make a run for it, or at least try to. And the thought was in my head, but I was too scared to do it. I saw sheep, which was really good. That means no parasites were over there, as that sheep would be infected if it was. So I knew where I wanted to go now. I didn't know if I can do it, but I had to try, and it was my last try. I came back the next day and spawned in to find parasites still were here, and I had a clear plan in mind. I started to scope out the area and found the normal sheep and infected sheep. I knew where I had to run to, but the problem was I didn't have a scope of the area, so I decided to go up to the top and In the next 2 minutes, I would commit two of the biggest mistakes probably ever in the series so far. I found an infected hoarder right next to my house, and I would be deciding at that point it would be best for them not to see me. As if they did, they would all hoard towards me, and it would be difficult to go down and escape. And then, again, this mistake. Oh, I'm kind of surprised still. My game started to lag as I went down to escape, and I wanted to kill this parasite, but then it wasn't attacking me, and I wasn't attacking it for some reason. And my worst fears came true. In the middle of a fight with the parasite, and that too a big one, or not a big one, a decently sized one, my game crashed. In the middle of a fight. Luckily, I was able to log back on and nothing happened, and I got a cheap shot on the parasite, but still, if this happened with another mob, this would be really bad. And clearly, I didn't learn my lesson. And at this point in time, I want you guys to all know I didn't actually know how much damage these parasites did to me. So, what I'm about to do is maybe a cause of that or something else. I found a wizard hut, but decided to explore it in the morning, as last time I explored a wizard hut, it gave me an enchanted golden apple, which I have in my inventory. Finally, I took my bed and went back to say goodbye to that house, and decided to explore the wizard hut. And this is where the mistake comes in. 3 parasites. Again, didn't know how much damage they do. Maybe 1 or 2 hearts each, but that's right. One of them did 4.5 hearts to me. Just 2 attacks could almost kill me. And if all 3 of them attacked at the same time, that would leave me on no hearts, which is instant game over. Out of scaredness and some fear, I popped a golden apple, just in case I run into that again. I had a scope on how much parasites could do now, and decided to take the scenic route. I didn't want anything to do with them now, as they were so dangerous, I had to avoid them at all costs. I broke the 2 spawners in the dungeon, and I looted it, and it was pretty good actually. Some golden apples, which was useful, and a sharpness 2 book. I could use this. I found a horse and also decided to tame it, but it was really, really slow, and right next to infected parasites. I wanted another horse, but still, everything was slow, and while taming another horse, I almost got in contact with another group of infected sheep. I decided to ride this off in the distance, but it was too slow for me, and decided to execute it. Just kidding, I felt bad. So I gave it a golden apple, and decided maybe I shouldn't do that. I hope you enjoyed that episode. I actually had more footage, but it sadly got corrupted in the Streamlabs OBS editing software, and not the editing software, I'm stupid, the recording software. And when I tried to import it to Premiere Pro, it got cut off, and I don't know what happened. So if my voice gets a little weird at the end, I do apologize for that. I can't fix it. I did hope you guys enjoyed, and the Discord's in the bio if you guys want to join that. And my Twitch is also in the bio. I'll be streaming tomorrow at 1 p.m. CST. And also, yeah, you're a legend for staying this long.